Hey, how is it going today? We are back at Kenji and Octavio's apartment. And I've been listening to myself as I'm editing saying Octavio, and it sounds so weird. I heard myself say like one of the first times Octavio, which is not right. I know it's Octavio. It just sounds so strange when I say it or hear myself say it back. Anyway. We are back at their apartment today. We're going to be working on 2 bedrooms, which will leave the patio as its own video tomorrow, and the final walkthrough tomorrow as well. We are burning it up with these senior apartments. So let's go ahead and we'll get into game. Here we are in the bedroom. This is the main bedroom that we're going to be furnishing first. And let me show you, I have the curtains out. These curtains are the ones from the Modern Luxe pack, and they are a pain in the butt to get onto the walls because I just think it's just these windows from University Pack that they kind of like slot everything so low. So when these get slotted on, they like dip into the floor, like way into the floor. So I already have those on, and surprise, surprise, I have pulled out all of our furniture already today. It needs to go up a bit. Just to kind of make things a little bit more streamlined for our viewing pleasure today. But I did go ahead and I just put these in. I'm not dealing with these anymore. They slightly cut up into the ceiling, but they need to be that tall because of the floor. I don't know. I don't know if it's this building. I'm like second guessing myself. Maybe there's a platform somewhere, but I don't think so. All right, so we're gonna move on from my frustration station. So we are starting with the bed, and this is going to be orientated a little bit differently than what we've done in the previous apartments, which is a little bit refreshing. I've been doing the beds over by the windows on most of these. Yeah, so it was like along these windows or like this window that I've been orientating the main bedrooms on this side of the house. And I just think this goes a little bit better. I know it's like feng shui to face it toward the door or something, but then it's also like feng shui to like not have them on a certain facing window wall. I don't know, but we're not doing that. This is The Sims, so we're not doing that. And also in real life, sometimes, you know, your home doesn't really allow you to go by all those rules. So it's just kind of like whatever fits, whatever goes. And we're going to be using this side table from the Book Nook kit, along with this really pretty caned lamp. Wow. There is a lot of caning throughout this room. It's different color, but that's okay. There's also going to be a caned chair as well, which you'll see in a little bit. So again, this is Octavio going off with the trends in their space. So yeah, I've got this rug, from which I've sized up with the tool mod from the new For Rent pack, or new at this time, For Rent pack. If you're watching this years later, it is not new, but as of last year, 2023, this is new. I'm going to put this here because, again, this is very stylish. This little chest of drawers being right at the foot of the bed. I just really like that, and I like you can put a plant on there and some little books and knickknacks and things. I don't want to clutter that up too much. I just think it looks nice and neat the way it is. I'm pretty sure that they're not going to be bothered by this being here, and this is going to be usable. But again, as I say, I always player test everything, all of my builds. So I will be playing that as well. Or testing that as well. And I've got these that go above the bed. And again, Octavio, he probably at one point was like an art collector. And so he's got all of these wonderful pieces that he has from over the years. that he has so graciously collected over the. Why would he be gracious? I don't know. That he has collected over the years, that he has just tastefully strewn about the apartment. And yeah, I just think these are cute. They don't really go together, but they do kind of tie the room colors together. So, just a little bit of cohesion there. And, oh yeah, that's right. I've got this mirror, just need a dressing mirror. And I've got a little bit of a strange combination now. I was looking at some home catalog, I forget what, online. And I saw this table that had like a lamp going through it. So I was like, well, I can do that in The Sims. I don't know how usable the table will be, but it'll be cute. And so I was kind of playing around and I found this not to be too terrible. And, I am one of those people in real life. I know people get really weird about stuff like this, but I don't really like matching side tables for the bed. I think it's kind of cute to be a little bit eclectic and, get a little of this here and a little of this there, and wood tones don't all have to match. And, I don't know, it's just nice. So I've got this. I'm actually going to be alt placing these books here. It's going to take me a little bit to get these right. So let's see what we can do. Oh, maybe it's first try. Let's see. Get that a little bit closer. Wow, go me. I was not expecting to get that on the first try. And again, we have some more caning detail with this chair. And I like the blue. There's blue throughout, so it just kind of goes with everything. So let's have a look. This is a very stylish bedroom for the two of these lovely people. Oh, that's right. I'm forgetting the fiddle leaf. So that fiddle leaf that was in the living room has found its home in the bedroom. In its cute little basket, it gets to look out the window with all of its little friends and enjoy the snowy weather while it's nice and toasty inside. And it gets to look at the cliff and the weird home outside this monstrosity. What on earth is this, the Sims team? What is this? Explain yourselves. Okay. So, let's get back on track. So yeah, that is the main bedroom done. And I think it's cozy. I love all of these wood sort of tones and how just cozy. I would love to just take a little nap in here. Oh, that's right. I was going to put a picture or something up here. I kind of forgot. I was going to add a few more little details also. So I tell you what, let me go ahead and just pick a few little cozier details out for this room, and then we'll head over to the next bedroom. And the next bedroom has a little bit of an interesting backstory. So get excited for that, and I will see you in the blink of an eye. So here we are with the final little clutter things that I put into this main bedroom. So as you'll see, we have this lovely plant wall. And again, this is because Kenji is such a huge plant freak. And I did play test this. What I did was I kind of sized this down one and just kind of nestled it into the wall. And it doesn't cut into anything, so it's not weird or anything like that. But I did play test this, and when I had them get in on this side of the bed, they just went zoom right past it and no problem at all. So we are good there. And I also added this cute little candle from that bathroom clutter kit thing. I added some little glasses on the side, and phone, keys, and a little mug for somebody who was maybe sipping some tea before bed or something like that. And that's really it. I didn't want to clutter this up too much. I still want it to look neat and nice and not too over the top. I really wanted to put in a pet bed here, but there is no space. If we had like a little teeny pet or like a little tiny dog or cat, that might be okay, but it just didn't work. Yeah, and that's okay. I mean, that's just the way it be sometimes. And I think Minnie is just happy to be on the couch or on the bed or something. Anyway, so we're not going to be too worried about that pet bed. I mean, it's like anything else in The Sims 4 where it's gigantic and it doesn't really fit the space. To be fair, though, in real life, these big pet beds for big dogs are very big like that. So that's one exception I'll give them. But otherwise, not so much. So we're going to go ahead and head into the second bedroom. Now, I promised you guys that this is going to be an interesting backstory. So in this bedroom, we also have these little straight across up in the air windows. And that's because this is the patio of Z. Who is Z? Of Do and Zui. And yeah, so they're right next door, and this is going to be out onto the patio. We want to give them some privacy. We want some privacy because there actually is part-time another Sim living here. And that is because, surprise, surprise. I'm sorry, that meme has been like in my mind for like months. And I'm sorry I had to do it. I'm cringe like that. But Kenji has a daughter. Her name is Makino, and she lives here. Well, she lived here part-time. So Kenji was previously married, and he loved his wife very much, actually. This is obviously before he met Octavio. And yeah, mom or wife got sick and unfortunately passed away. Octavio never got a chance to meet her. Well, maybe once. But yeah, Kenji did obviously share custody with his wife for his daughter. And so she did live here for a time, but now she's been in college for some years. And I imagine she's probably about done with school. She went back to get her master's. Yeah. And so, yeah, that's what, she comes here for holidays and stuff like that and hangs out with, dad and stepdad. So that is the story. And so this was her little bedroom that she has here. Yeah. So Makino is a chip off the old block for dad. She looks just like dad. And she is a plant lover as well, but she's also an animal lover. And so with the new pack, the For Rent pack, there is like this whole tiger sanctuary. And so I'm working it into the storyline that maybe she kind of volunteers there when she can. And they've adopted a tiger, all of that, which you'll see I actually have a tiger poster in her bedroom. So that's cute. And I have to have a little desk because when she's here from school, she probably still studies and she needs a place just to kind of have her laptop and stuff. And then she was still in school, obviously, when she was living here too. So, yep, that's what we've got going on. I know a lot of these communities, they don't really let you have people, I guess, or Sims under the age of a certain thing, but this is The Sims. We can kind of give it some leeway here. It is a senior community, but I mean, I don't know. I guess if it's a family member, maybe they make exceptions or something. I'm just going to put that out there like that. So yeah, her room is pretty straightforward. It's not some place that she lived full time, but I imagine dad wanted to make it nice and comfortable for her. Brought some things for her from the transition after her mom passed away, and then into school and stuff. So yeah, but I would love to imagine that all of the older people love her when she comes. They're just like, oh, is Makino here? Oh, I have something for her, you know. What, is that just me? Because that's what I would be like. That's what I would be like. So we are rounding out her room here. I'm just putting these lovely little curtains in. And then we will pretty much be done. But yeah, I was debating because I did want to make a storyline where he has a daughter or a child. But then I was like, it kind of has nothing to do with the apartment itself if I don't make a room for them. And then I was going to kind of do what I did with in Zui, where it was kind of like, you know, you have just kind of like a little extra guest bedroom. But I thought this was cute, just having an actual room for somebody that doesn't live there full time. Yeah, so that is that. It's very young woman focused and forward with a little bit of Japanese touches here and there because they are Japanese. And some plant touches as well. Sorry, we're cutting into the bathrooms and closets and stuff. There's not a lot of personality in here. And again, that's because she doesn't live here full time. It is kind of a guest bedroom, but it's also a little bit more personalized because she did live here for maybe a year or so. And then before she went to school, and then she's here every holiday to visit dad and stepdad, as I said. So I think with that, we are finished. Actually, let's go to the main bedroom and we'll get our final shot. I kind of scooted this more into the wall so that it wouldn't be peeking out with the back. So it kind of looks like it's just built-in shelves. I like that a little bit better. But yeah, so with that, we are done with the main part of, well, the interior of this little apartment, and I'm very pleased. I always say that on every single build, but I'm very pleased with how this is coming out. I feel like this really reflects the identities of the people living here, and I love the little storylines. So cute, so sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed this today. I enjoyed it. I may or may not have had the blue screen of death right in the middle of recording this. Thankfully, I didn't lose much recording, but I had to put everything back, so I hope everything looks the way it was supposed to. Because I didn't have it saved, but we recovered it and we're doing good. So next time we will be having the patio and a little tour of the entire apartment. And then we're going to be moving on to the final residence of the Elder Apartments. Can you believe that? Oh, I cannot believe it. So, thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Make good choices, and I will see you next time. Bye.